right now. Like,
We're letting go of 2024 physically.
mm-hmm. I guess we'll lie.
Let's look around. Hello, everyone, and welcome to these Akashic Message lives. Today, I have a very special guest, Viviane, with me to close off this year. And we were just talking about how beautiful it is to reflect on this last year, which is absolutely wonderful, and looking at what we're bringing in for next year.
Yes. Hi,
Um,
everyone.
welcome, welcome.
It's been a crazy year and but a lot of good things, a lot of wonderful things to um keep in mind too. It's been a wonderful year for me in many ways.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the YouTube, or will you be able to see it from there as to who we give messages to?
I opened a YouTube window here.
Okay.
So, oh, hi, Jackie.
Hi,
Uh,
everybody.
you may want to consider giving Jackie Jacaranda a range because we work on many other channels too, and she's a wonderful moderator.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, I'd love that. That would be wonderful.
Mm.
Shall we jump in and do a quick meditation, and then both of us will
Sure.
open up for messages to be able to support as many as we can? So
Yes.
I'm going to get you all to close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. As you exhale, let go of all that no longer serves. Let go of anything that you're holding on from 2024 that does not belong in your body, in your mind, in your emotions. And breathing in light and exhaling all that no longer serves. Let's continue to use our breath as a clearing, cleansing agent throughout the short meditation. And let's imagine that every time we inhale, that we amplify the light that we already hold within us. And as we continue to breathe deeply and completely, this inner light continues to shine brighter and brighter. This is the light of our true essence, the divine spark that we are. And allow this light to shine brighter and brighter, allowing it to encompass your full body. As you continue to inhale and exhale all that you no longer serve, and start to become the essence of who we are, the divine light within. Now expand this light beyond your physicality, allowing it to flood your auric field. And as it shines brighter and brighter, it too starts to release all that no longer serves. And as we start remembering who we are, let's remember that we are having a physical experience. Right, opening up the chakras on the soles of your feet and allowing the connection to Mother Earth beneath us. Allow that exchange of energy Focusing in on the diamond white energy, the crystalline grid, the crystalline energy of an ascended earth, bringing that energy up into our bodies, completely grounding us, completely connecting us to Mother Earth. Feeling completely grounded in our own divinity, completely grounded in our bodies, completely centered. Now let's focus in on connecting our divine energy to its source. From your heart, imagine a golden energy moving up your spine, out through your crown, connecting into the energy of source. Remembering that we are one with all. And as we bring this energy back down into our bodies, we start to align even more our divinity with that of Creator, as we are all an aspect of Creator. Bring that energy back down into your crown, into your heart. The energy of Christ consciousness, of unconditional love, of compassion. And allow both energies to meet at your heart, completely grounded, completely centered, and completely connected to all things beyond time and space. I now open the records for this session. Keepers of the Akashic Records, please open and allow me access to the records of all those that we are here to service today, and all those that will listen to the messages later, so that they too will benefit from this. The records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. Take a deep breath as we connect into our first person today.
So softly.
Thank you. What shall we do first? What would you recommend?
See. Hi everyone, nice to see you all here. How about Michaela? Michaela Martinell?
Okay. Okay. So let's connect into Michaela. So Michaela, as I connect into your records, the first thing that I feel is very much going through an expansion in your third eye. And I felt it very much in my jaw as well. So you're working through quite a lot of, your maternal lineage is there to support you in moving forward and sharing the knowledge and wisdom that you have, the intuition that you get. It's important that you share. Sometimes you hold back, but it's important to start sharing those messages, because you're getting those messages because they are needed to be shared. A lot of the times you get an intuitive hit and you don't share the message, um, for fear of whatever it may be. But note that if you are getting it, it's because you need to share it. Whether the person, don't worry about how it's received. You'll be pleasantly surprised, but it also plants the seed so that next time somebody says something, it starts to grow that seed. So it's important. The more you trust, the more you express, the more you will get. And that is a big part of your spiritual expansion right now. What are you getting, Viviane?
I saw her riding a bike by the beach and riding fast and moving forward like really fast, and that tells me she's on the right path because she's just going on the same path straight and moving forward. Um, it felt like really, really positive. Felt like good positive energy just by knowing that you're in the right path and you're moving forward, not looking back. I did feel a little bit of you mentioned the jaw,
The joy.
a little bit of that. And what else? And then share your knowledge and also learn from others. When you share your knowledge, you're also learning uh, from others. You know, when you exchange that, learn from each other's experiences. Now I see in the front of the path, it's like bright yellow light. I'm trying to see what that means. And I see her going through it with the bike, and then I heard the word joy. So that all sounds good to me. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, this is what I have for you, Kayla.
Oh, thank you.
So many people. Um, who should we do next now? Do you want to choose the next one, or you want me to choose?
Yes, I can do the next one. Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do Vanda. Vanda Vindal. My name is Vanda Tayal. I am from India. I have a few questions that my soul plan life's purpose. What are the lessons I'm supposed to learn in this lifetime? Oh, that is a very big question.
Yes.
Yeah, purpose is a very big question, but let's connect in and let's just see what they say because we're
Mhm.
always on purpose. Everything is always, we're always drawing towards us the lessons that are in alignment for what our soul is wanting to experience. So nothing happens by accident, is what they're saying. But let me just see if I can focus in for you. Again, it's funny, everything's in my teeth today. So there's a lot of sometimes you bite your teeth or you grind your teeth or you keep quiet. Um, there's a lot of throat chakra work that is needing to be done in the sense of expressing yourself in ways that there's different ways of expressing yourself. And sometimes we need to match the language of the people that we're wanting to speak to. And in that sense, it's a talking the same language in which they understand because sometimes we talk at different frequencies and we're not seen, we're not heard. And a big part of what is coming through is about creating karma. Now, they're asking you to look at karma from a perspective of what people do to us is their karma. How we respond, we create our own karma. And it's really about looking at things from a place of love and compassion. So ask yourself before responding, how would love respond to this? If I loved myself more than enough, how would I respond to this? Or if I could show love and compassion for this person, how would I respond to the situation? How would I move forward? So, with regards to purpose, is look at the uncomfortable situations that you are going through and look for the lesson that is in there for you, because we call forward people that is their purpose and our purpose because we're constantly learning and teaching at the same time. So, whatever situation you are in, ask, what is the purpose of the situation? How is it working for me? What is the lesson in this? And you'll start to see why you've drawn this person, this situation, this job, this whatever it is that's come up. Have a look at what is this coming to show me and how is it working for me in this moment? How is it pushing me into becoming or pulling me? No more are we being pushed, we're being pulled into the situation of stepping into a higher version of us. If I were responding to whatever's showing from a place of utmost joy, compassion, understanding, what is the highest perspective of version of myself that I can step into to respond to the situation? Um, but purpose is a windy road and we're always on purpose. So it's a big question, and I hope that that message supported you. Viviane?
I thought express yourself, use your creativity. If you're having a hard time expressing initially with words and using your voice, try to tap into your creativity. Have perhaps a different creative outlet to start using to start expressing yourself more and do what you love. When you do what you love, um, it's most it's a way of you're asking your purpose. And what was it part of your question here? Most of the time we're drawn to something and there's a reason why. So if you have it could be a hobby or it could be volunteer work, whatever it is that you do with love, and you put you dedicate time and passion to to help someone, or it's just another way of like opening doors. I'm trying to say to be more in tune with your purpose, because sometimes I think we think of a purpose as, oh, that's a profession. It's not always okay, well, what is my purpose? What am I going to do with my life? What am I going to be? Am I supposed to be a teacher? Am I supposed to be a I don't know, a baker, whatever it is. But when you do something that you do with love, and you help others, and you serve others, that's that's our really our big purpose here. Um, when you ask me about purpose, this is see your
Yeah, that's
question.
beautiful. We know we're on purpose when we're following our joy and our expansion. Absolutely. When we're really doing what we love, um,
Yes.
and things that expand us, that's how we know that we are on purpose. That's
Mm-hmm.
how we know that we're moving in the right direction if it excites us.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we're excited about doing one thing or another, and we think it's fear. So feel the fear and do it anyway, if it's part of your expansion and what you prefer to see. I love
Yes.
that. Thank you, Viviane.
Yeah, thank
That was
you.
awesome. Okay, do you want to choose the next person?
Sure.
I
Let's
go first.
mm. Okay, DR TM message from source.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Mhm. I'm connecting. I really feel my heart space now, and I
Mhm.
see like a bright pink. And I heard source is love, and you are love. You are one with source. I see the image of a heart. It looks like a rose quartz heart pulsing. And now it's being held by, I see hands holding this heart. And then waves expanding from uh, pink waves expanding from this heart. And then I hear spread love. Continue to spread love, dear soul. And now the heart just keeps getting bigger.
Okay,
That's what I got for
beautiful.
you, DRTM.
Okay, let's see. So I see that love and compassion, but what I was also getting as well is that sometimes you close your eyes because you don't want to see it within yourself. Um, and and it's almost they're asking you, like Viviane's message was saying, is connecting to that source aspect of you. You see that source aspect, but you don't want to believe it because we've been so conditioned to believe that we're so much smaller, so much littler, that that's what it is. But there, it's connecting to that element of love frequency is what you're
Mhm.
doing, and that frequency connects you to that source energy that you already are. So again, it's doing that from a space of love. How would I respond and be open to seeing the beauty that it is, that you are, that you could be, that you are. It's not even that you could be, that the possibilities of everything, and step into that space of unconditional love and compassion, because that is the source that you already are. Is what they're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's beautiful, that rose quartz. And they could see the hands holding on to that you were saying. Very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we do Marla Engels just says, Good morning and Happy New Year. I am looking at some direction regarding what is the best for me for earning an income.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Marla.
Okay. Hi, Marla. Okay, let me connect into yours, Marla. So beautiful to see your energy and your smile. So the message that's coming through for you as well is that you are so gifted. It is time to start putting into practice that which you have learned. And it's about trusting that you're able to be of service to others and to yourself. It's about building community and building your own community. It's about drawing forward those that are ready to connect in. And they're reminding me of you are very, very creative and you're a natural healer. But there has been a resistance to stepping into your natural gifts and being of service to others in order to support them. You don't need to do any more learning outside. It now is about doing. Now it's about being open to receive the exchange of energies and putting into practice all that you have learned. The time is now. Release the resistance because you're doing others a disservice. You have been contracted to support and help others, and you have been, but they're asking you to do it consciously now. Moving forward in completely being of service, perhaps even in creating small circles, small groups, um, and perhaps even doing one on one sessions with all the abilities and the gifts that you have. And start with your friends, start with people that you know, start with people in your community, and offer exchanges. This is important for you to step into your gift completely because it's calling for you, and any resistance would be resisting your own energy, your own gifts, your own aspect of source experiencing itself on this planet. So step into your gifts completely. How about you? What did you see, Viviane?
Yes, similar. It's about you really need to connect with people. I see initially I saw her like behind a counter and it was helping people, talking to people. And then I saw her like as in a classroom setting, uh, giving a presentation, teaching. And then I saw her in a coffee shop setting, uh, also talking to people. So it's really about finding ways to connect within your starting with your own community and just be involved and get out there and connect with people. This is I know you asked about ways to increase your income. And at first, when I saw the first image of Omar, they trying to tell you that you should be doing sales, but then when they show me different settings, so that tells me that it's about engaging with your community, and that way opportunities will um, reveal to you um, of what you need to what should be your focus for um, uh, increasing your income. I'm not sure if that made a lot of sense, but
Perfect. Thank you. Do you want to choose the next person?
Sure.
Okay.
Lotus Bloom. She's saying, "May I get a guide? May I get a guidance message for her right now from the Akashic Records?" And her name is Ash Asta Ashta.
Okay. Let's connect this.
Mhm.
So as I connect into your records, it's almost like I'm seeing you on a hamster wheel, and it's like you're playing the same cycles over and over and over again. And what they're saying to you is look at the patterns that have created the cycles, but look at it from your perspective, because you're the one who needs to jump off this wheel in order to create your next cycle. And you do that by changing your behaviors, your belief systems. But look at what is it that is coming in for you, because sometimes when we make a change, it's almost like there is an echo of the past. So we put an energy out and it almost comes back again. How we respond is what makes a difference. So they're reminding me that in the Akashic Records, they're very much concerned with the past is really knowledge that we can use to apply moving forward. Once we recognize a conditioning or a limitation or a behavior that we've been doing, that we've been unconscious of, once it comes into that awareness, it's about acknowledging it and thinking about how do I change the behavior moving forward. It's not about beating ourselves up. It's served us in one way or another. You can look at how it served you in the past, which will bring in a sense of gratitude for having that experience that. But it's asking, how do I shift to honor myself, my soul, moving forward? And a lot of the times we will see that it's an ancestral pattern or it's something that has been handed down from generation to generation unconsciously. So it's important not to beat yourself up, but to really about getting off that wheel by changing your thought processes, your emotions, and your behavior. So change in the action on how you respond to the situation, and you'll start to see that the situation will change. And that's how you get out of finding yourself back into that same place again and again and again and again. Because what happens is our soul chooses different themes to explore. And until we've explored them, they will keep giving us that opportunity to learn that lesson. And you will find that it will be represented, whatever you're going through, in all areas of your life. It will be your work, it will be your home, it will be your friends, it will be your family, it will be your children, your partners, whoever. That lesson will start to show. But one thing that they're saying is for sure is that there's one place that you will find that you do really, really well in it, whether it's setting boundaries or whatever it may be. There's one place that you do this really well. So take that confidence and apply it to the other areas of your life, whatever that pattern is, and that will start to really get you out of that hamster wheel. So don't resist it, choose it. Take the bull by the horns, choose it, and
Mhm.
work with it. Feel those feelings 100%, let them go, change your behaviors, and move on. And don't get stuck to the past. It's okay. It served you, but now it doesn't anymore, which is why it's come into your awareness. That's a message for you.
Yes, that's a great message. For a lotus bloom, I heard release the hurt. You can do it. It's time. And send love to your inner child. So taking action on that, release the hurt. You can do it. And not saying that's easy, but you can do it. You're strong. You can do it. And just continue to send love to your inner child. That will be beneficial for your overall healing. Um,
Absolutely, yes. I love that.
yeah, that's what I have for you, Lotus Bloom. I hope it helps.
Oh, our inner children, it's a lot of the times, and actually that's such a good point. A lot of the times when you
Mm,
are going through something, ask yourself in that moment, how old do you feel when you're in that situation? And that will pinpoint you to where that was created. And that's where you start the work with that timeline of your inner child, which
mm.
is quite beautiful.
Yeah, one thing that sometimes I like to do, it's um, when I'm, go to sleep, I ask Archangel Michael to protect me, Archangel Raphael to send me healing energy, and then I call on Mother Mary, and I ask for help with, sending love and nurturing my inner child. That's something to keep in mind. Anyone who like to try
That's a
this.
beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
that's a beautiful technique, especially to close off the evening with as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see who we could connect to. Okay, so let's connect into Jojo. And her name is Joanie. So we can connect into Jojo. And she says that she would like some wisdom.
Hmm.
Do you want to go first?
First thing I heard was, it's in you. Listen to your heart, connect with your heart, listen to your heart. And then I see like your guides around you, and saying, we're here, talk to us. Ask us for help. And one of them had like a pad of paper, like ready to take notes. Set goals for yourself. I heard release clutter from your mind and from your environment, from your home. Because clutter can hold you back. Let go of stuff, let go of the heavy energy. Make room for new. make room for new energy, new opportunities. And I'm getting that you need more time for yourself. Need to you need some time for yourself, some quiet time. That's what will help you connect with and listen to your heart and your guides. Jojo.
Thank you. So when you were saying about Jojo connecting in with her guides and they're waiting, there is I almost saw you standing in the middle of almost like a battlefield, and you were needing to start to command the troops into moving forward in a way that you need to move forward into. Sometimes the chaos comes to surface everything that is not working for you in order to chaos also breeds chaos, but sometimes it's almost kind of like that wave that comes in and it lifts all the sand that needs to be moved and settled in somewhere else. You're going through another period of allowing that transition, that change that is coming through as well. And sometimes we tumble in those waves because they're pretty strong. And I always remember when you get, they're reminding me, when you get salt up your nose, it's actually clearing out your sinuses. It's allowing that this process is a cleansing process. And it's, yes, it's the it's the storm will bring calmness again before it brings in that storm, and that calmness is that balance. But balance is great, but we keep it for just a little while. So what they're saying is until we move into that next cycle. So you're moving through yet another cycle. So they're saying that time to breathe into that calmness that you already are, that you've already created, that you're so good at creating, and that time by your space is of utmost importance to allow you to ride this wave that is coming through right now. But next year is going to be a very big year, or possibility of it, of big changes. So as you're allowing this end of a cycle, I don't know what numerological year you're going into, but it feels like it's a completion of a cycle before you start to rebuild and recreate next year on a different level. Um, so it's important for you to take that time within to really look at how do you want things to resurface, because you're an absolutely amazing manifester. So start calling that in. And then sometimes there's a fear of asking for the change because you know of what needs to be shifted within your life that aligns with what you'd prefer. So there's kind of like, yes, I want this, no, I don't. Yes, I want this, no, I don't. So it creates that chaos energy because it's a what is it that you want? Because we're aligning. To align to this means this needs to go and this needs to come in. So there is a bit of a mixed emotions, which creates that I don't know which way is up, which way is down sometimes, but it's in bringing in that peace, is just sitting in and allowing this to pass and thinking about how do you want to emerge once the dust has settled, once all the sand has settled, within that wave. I hope that's supportive as well.
Yeah, that's a good message. I guess that's probably what they meant by, declutter, have a remove clutter from your mind,
Your mind.
to make a decision. That's probably why.
Absolutely. It's amazing, and they show us things in the same thing in different ways, which is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to choose the next person?
Sure. How about Barb P? Barb Peters is asking messages regarding growth, ascension steps. Basically, wants to know if he's doing it right. Mhm.
Okay,
Barb P.
let's connect in. So as I connect into your records, I get the question, why do you doubt yourself so much? Absolutely on the right path, absolutely moving forward. What they are saying is that it's almost if you want things to accelerate, choose them with excitement and with joy. So it's almost kind of like the more excited you are, the more you draw things towards you a little bit faster. But why do you doubt yourself? They're asking you to release the doubt because it doesn't serve you or anybody else. You are always where you need to be. And where you need to be is right now. It's choosing where you want to be and putting in those changes in this moment as you shift forward. But you are always where you need to be. And don't doubt that. Don't doubt that at all.
Yes, I got something similar. It was like I heard there's a song "You're Moving On Up," and I heard, yeah, you're moving on up, you're moving up, and I saw her like really shooting up. Um, and I heard that believe in yourself, believing you need to believe in yourself. Um, so I hope
Absolutely.
that.
Believing in yourself is absolutely key to following your joy and just doing it. Yeah. Don't doubt. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Thank you. Let's do Joe Megan B. Would love any message you have for me, please. Okay. So Joe Megan B. Okay. So Joe Megan, what I'm seeing is you actually working through your paternal lineage at the moment. And it's almost so what they're asking you to remember is in every lineage, there is the positive and there's the stuff that we need to work through. There is the gifts, and then the opposite of it's not even the opposite. There is gift in the gifts that they are, and gift in the limitations that our lineage has as well. Um, but you're working in creating more fluidity. It sometimes feels that you're a little bit stiff because there is a definition of what things need to look like and what they need to be like in order to move forward, or they're asking you to relax the definitions of what is life, the definitions of what does love look like, loosen the definitions or the parameters of what you've been taught life is. So it's almost asking you to step more into the heart aspect of it, more into the feminine creative aspect of it, in bringing into balance, because it feels that that masculine energy of the paternal lineage is very much process, is very much this is what things need to look like. It's very much the definition. It's very much the logic. And yes, all of that is valuable, but sometimes it keeps us stuck in what it needs to look like. So for you, the message is to try and find balance and step into the heart and get creative. So what they're saying is, you know how sometimes we need to know what the rules are, masculine, in order to break them, feminine. So it's playing by the rules, but getting creative in working within those. So if you like lawyers get very creative with the law in that sense, where they look for certain things and how to move. So they're asking you to really look at it's coloring inside the lines, but knowing that you can color outside of the lines as well. So it's you're not limited to those perimeters that you've been given. I hope that makes sense to you.
Mhm. I had an image of like a basket and full of bread. And then I heard abundance is yours to enjoy and to share. And remember, you are abundant. Um, I I I like that, especially with the new year. So approaching, it's just
Hmm.
it's a good message for all of us, I think, to remember that you are abundant. Um,
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Want to choose the next person?
yes. So, hmm, um, Angela Hunter. She's saying, I like to heal my left eye. Sometimes I can see images of animals or people, but never the left side, insight as to why.
Okay, let's connect into that. I'm going to connect
Mhm.
into your left eye as well. Shall I do the healing? Do you want to see what the message is for that in the meanwhile?
Sure, sure.
Okay. So as I connect into this left eye of yours, I'm wondering if it's always been like that, but there's multi layers or multi reasons around the why. So the left eye is it's the question is what are you not wanting to see? Which is important. And again, it's from that maternal perspective. Um, it's not seeing the love, it's not seeing the compassion, it's not seeing certain aspects of the nurturing side of you, but that left eye has also come in to activate the inner eye, the third eye, the intuition, um, and it's come in to really connect into your other senses. But it's also about there's something to do with the balance that you're finding in life and physically as well. And it's also around working with different aspects of your brain. So it's almost kind of like by deactivating your some of your vision on the left eye, it's about activating different parts of your brain that you've needed to navigate this world with. But and it's that stepping deeper into your intuition as well, but working through this, I think that there's also feel that there's a an emotional connection to it that would support looking into where that trauma started and why the soul has chosen that. But I do know that it's activated your other senses, especially spiritually, because it's helped you to navigate and see this world from a very, very different perspective. And that is important.
They showed me a
Okay.
spot on her eye. Actually, initially it was a little, uh, like a black dot. And then I heard the word injury. They showed me a past life where she was a man, and there was like this fight, punching, and got punched in the eye, but it was not an issue to cause. uh, a vision loss. It was more like a mental block. There was like a little bit of almost like shame, kind of like we mentioned, like not wanting to see something. It was like a mental block in that sense. There was nothing. Uh, the injury was not. There was a physical, yeah, there was a fight, a physical fight, but there was not an injury that would cause her physically not to be able to see. But it was just that emotional block, this mental block. See if I can see anything else. And then I see hands um, wiping the eyes. And now I see almost, it looks like, gauze wrapped around, and then wanting to, I see him wanting to remove that from the eyes. It was like around the whole head. Um, oh, John
Beautiful.
is here. Hi, John.
Hi,
Um,
John. It was so lovely to see you here.
yeah,
John is the one who put Viviane and I together,
yeah,
which was awesome by joining us on his channel, which
yeah.
you
And I
do
think
on
you're
what?
joining.
Oh, you do yours on Mondays and Thursdays, right?
Yeah, and I know you'll be joining us very soon. He mentioned to me. Um,
Absolutely.
so yeah, thank you, John, for connecting us. And I see her. She can see. I can see physically out
See
of
perfectly.
my eye, but it just waters all the time now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the emotional seeing that we're
Yeah.
talking about. The watering is it's the release, it's the clearing, that taking
Mm-hmm.
off of the band-aid that you saw. I think that's what it is. It's the clearing of that. The
Yeah.
tears is a natural cleansing, and it's emotion. Waters and tears are connected to emotion.
Mhm. And she's saying her mom has that with her left eye, with her eye
Okay. Yeah. So it's the
too.
maternal aspect of it. So it's what are you not emotionally wanting to see, like Viviane was saying as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So,
I hope that was all supportive. It is just after 5 o'clock for us today. Thank you so much, Viviane, for supporting us and joining us and being a
oh,
special
thank
guest
you.
today and for supporting everybody.
Thank, thank you, my pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, John, for joining us. This is all your lovely work as well for bringing us together. Definitely join Viviane with John on Mondays and Thursdays. And I will also put links to get a hold of you if people need to as well,
Mhm.
and to follow you as well. Um, I hope you all have an amazing rest of 24 and a brilliant 2025. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for your support. And yeah, there are no limits. Create the world you want to create next year for yourselves. Sending you all lots and lots and lots of love. Thank you,
Yes, thank
Viviane.
you all. Happy New Year to everyone.